Hello, stats classes. This will be the notes for October 20th. We're going to talk about data today. So, data has there's two different types of data. And they're actually called variables. They're quantitative and categorical. Now, think about what the words mean. Categorical means that they are categories. And that you can put them into a group. And quantitative is something that can be measured. Okay, I want you to understand too, the word categorical is also called qualitative. And I just want you to understand that you might hear that word. That's what I used all last year because that's the way the book went. But it's categorical to me. Categorical to me makes way more sense because it is if it's into a category. Individuals are the objects that are described by a set of data. Some examples of categorical variables are race, sex, age group, educational level. While the latter two variables can be represented by numbers, but it's not necessarily can be measured. It's most often informative to categorize such variables into relatively small numbers of groups. So quantitative variables are variables that can be measured on a numerical scale: height, weight, time, subjective rating of pain, temperature, score on exam. These are all examples of quantitative variables. So here we have an example. Millions of Americans rely on caffeine to get them up in the morning. Here's nutritional data on some popular drinks at Ben's Beans Coffee Shop. So there are drinks, brewed coffee, it's hot, it's calories, it's sugar levels, it's caffeine, lattes, etc., etc., etc. So what are the individuals in this data set? Are they the hot and cold? What are they? What are we talking about? What are we describing the data about? We're describing the data about the drinks. So those are individuals. So far, everything I can tell you, these are usually the individuals. I have not found an example, a counterexample to that. Now, we want to talk about the data. Is it quantitative or categorical? So can we measure it or does it belong in a category? So I'm just going to look at each data set. Can this be measured? Yes, we can figure out the temperature, but that's not what we mean. This is not quantitative. This is a category. It's a hot beverage or a cold beverage. What about calories? That can be measured. How many calories? How many the grams of sugar in it can be measured. And the milligrams of caffeine can be measured. So I have 4 variables. I have 1 categorical and 3 quantitative. And so then you're having like a Google form. We have to click this and then you have to click this. And so we're talking about categorical. So this is 4 variables. 1 is categorical. I hope this makes sense for you. I don't think this is too hard. Okay, and next example. Rachel gave a survey to her classmates to learn about superstitions. Here are some of the data she collected. Here's the students' names, their gender, their age, their birth month, and if they read their horoscope or not. Okay, so what are the individuals? These, again, are the individuals. So who are these people? These are Rachel's classmates. What are the variables? These are all the variables, so there's 4 variables. Now, Is gender a category or is it measurable? So it's a category. Is age a measurable or a category? I'm pretty sure this is a category. Now that I've done this problem, but now I'm losing my mind. Yes, that's an age group. That's categorical. Birth month is also categorical. And I feel like I'm doing this wrong. Because it looks to me, this is categorical for sure. I have a feeling this is the only one that's considered measurable in this case. Because it's not an age group, it's the age that somebody's measured. So these are 4 variables, one of which is quantitative, but I'm going to go back and redo that problem to make sure I'm doing it right. I'm pretty sure I am. Anyway, this is all we're doing today, so it should be an easy day for you. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.